Hey guys, I'm Garrett here, and welcome to my first video in a while. But anyways, welcome to my 2012 flipping guide for Runescape, obviously. Now I'm at the G right now, and obviously this is where you want to start off if you are flipping. And the main reason I'm making this video is basically because I have some friends asking me, well, explain to me what like flipping is, like, how does that work? And also, just people want to know, it's a really good way of making money. I currently only have what 1.1 mil, 1.2 mil because I just got hacked last night actually. But with the help of 500k from my friend and a lucky hot cold win where I got 500k for 200. And I don't advise gambling. I just did that. I don't know. It was spur of the moment, and I won. Anyways, so from help with that, I have made it up to 11.2 mil, and or not 11, sorry, 1.2 mil. But anyways, so that doesn't really matter how much starting money you have. You can't have like 10k though. I mean, you can, but it will take a very, very long time. I suggest starting with at least 500k. 500k is a good start. You can make some decent money, and then maybe do some like dailies, like shops on the side, like seaweed or plant pots, stuff like that. Broad arrow tips, the basic ones, the basic dailies. Anyways, if you don't know what that is, I'm sure you could look it up somewhere on YouTube. But anyways, so what you want to do is say you want to find an item. You want to take like a stroll around the GE if you don't already know what item you want to flip, and you just want to see like what items people have. That is some bad language. Anyway, so this is World 18, so there's a shit ton of flower games and everything. Probably not the best world to do it in, but I was just in this world, so I figured, And so yeah, so there's claws. If you can do that, you can do that when you have like maybe like a 50 mil cash stack. There's a lot of dragon stuff, dragon plate legs, dragon boots. There's a tribal top. Okay, so let's say dragon boots, because a lot of people have them. That guy has them. That chick, I think that's a chick. I'm not sure. Okay, no, it's a guy. That guy has them. But there's a bunch of people who have them. So what you want to do is you want to go in and you want to buy dragon boots. And, whoops. So, come on. Alright, there we go. So you get dragon boots and you put it in, and you put it in for +5. And it should come in pretty much right away. If it doesn't come in, I don't know. Okay, so it came in for exactly 154,777. So I always put that in, whoops. 154, alright, there we go. So I always put that in the little chat box, and then I sell it. And what you want to do is you want to sell it for under 5. And now you will lose some money on this, but you'll make it back. So it sold for 147 and 407. So you want to take that, and after you do that, you want to buy. You don't have to buy as much as you can, just because if you don't want to like break your bank, I wouldn't really suggest it. But anyway, so you get, whoops, type in dragon boots again, or close enough to it. And so say I wanted, okay, so I can't do 10, so say I wanted 5. Alright, 5 is a good number. And then you put it in for 147,407, which is actually the mid price, and then you put it a couple GP above that. So maybe 5 GP above that. So I do that, and then what you want to do is you want to wait for them to come in. And I'm going to pause it until these come in, and I'll get back to you guys and I'll tell you how long it took. So I'll be right back. Alright, so it's been about 2 minutes, and 3 of the 5 have come in, and just for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna go 3. But really what you want to do is you actually do want to be selling while they're buying, but sometimes, you just don't get your full amount, that sometimes there's just not that many on the market. So, what you're gonna do is you want to sell it, and then for the price, 154,777, so 154,777, and then you want to put that down like 5 GP like before. I'll just put it down to 7 so it's an even number. And then you want to wait for those to sell, which should be fairly quick. And then you see of that you would get about 7k profit every item. So I will pause this, and then when they come in, I will be back. Alright guys, so I'm back, and it's about 3 minutes later. I did put them down a K because they weren't selling at 154,770, so I put them down to 153,770, and they sold almost instantly. But that's still a like 6K profit, I believe. Let's check. So we bought them for 442, and so that was about, so it's about 19K. So yeah, so it's about a 6.3K profit on each Dragon Boots. So it's about 19K profit, and so yeah, so that's about it. Other than that, other items you can try like include like whips, dragon bones, anything that people use a lot, like rune arrows, any type of runes, really. Well, not any type of runes, but like death runes, blood runes, water runes for barrages. Those don't always have the greatest margins though. And red chins. I've had some success with red chins. I have a few items that I use that I won't give out, but anyways, that's about it, guys. I hope you found this video enjoyable and informative, and I hope it has helped you in starting your flipping career, and I hope maybe you get rich off of it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. So peace.